Good morning. It is 8:38 on Wednesday morning. It is New Year's Eve, so happy New Year's Eve. I hope everybody's got some plans today. And most of all, I kind of hope everybody is doing some preparations for tonight so I can make some money today. I'm just pulling up because I did get my first order. There's peak pay this morning. I don't know if it's going to last all day. Right now in the area that I'm in, there's $1 peak pay. It's taking me into another area, the area that I usually dash in, and that also has peak pay. So we might switch over to that. That'll work out well. But yeah, I took this order as $5 for 3.7 miles, but like I said, it's going to take me into the area that I would prefer to be in. So I'm going to go in there really quick and pick up this Chick-fil-A order and see you at the drop-off. I did end up switching zones when it asked me to, so now I'm in my familiar zone. It is freezing outside, and the reason I even complain about it is because I'm in Florida, so we live here to not be in the cold. However, today it is 37 degrees outside, and that's really cold for us, especially since we actually had an abnormally warm Christmas time. We were literally just in 80s degree weather last week, and now it's 37 degrees. So yeah, there's that. So I'm hoping that actually brings out more orders because Floridians really don't like the cold. So hopefully I can go out in it and do my job, and you all can stay at home in nice coziness. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into my little area, my little hot spot over here, and if I get any other orders, I will check back in. Holy brightness. Okay, sorry about that. My face is probably lighting up like a Christmas tree right now. So I was sitting in the Einstein's Bagels parking lot for a while, hoping that I would get something there. But I went through quite a few upside down orders, terrible orders, and then I actually matched with a trip radar on Uber Eats. $13.72 to go 7.8 miles. It's a Dunkin' order. So that is not too bad. I will take that. Like I said, I'm really hoping it's going to be a bit busy today. It's cold. It's New Year's Eve. And my kids are off school, but yet I decided to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning and start dashing because I do want to be home at a decent hour. So that we can ring in the new year. We do it every year, just our family. My husband and I and the kids, we see who lasts, who doesn't. I try to get them some sort of sparkling cider or grape juice so that they feel like, you know, they're part of the whole festivities and get to enjoy it. When I was younger and I did New Year's Eve with my dad's side of the family, we used to do a tradition with 12 grapes to signify the 12 months of the year, and some put it in their sparkling cider or champagne, whatever it is they were drinking. Some had it on the side, but I always thought that was kind of cool. Do I have grapes at home? I don't think I do. Maybe I'll pick some up while I'm out. That's another great thing, is that while I'm out doing this, I can kind of get done different things. My husband will usually text me saying, oh, we're out of this or we're out of that. And if anybody has multiple kids, you know how much more difficult it is to go shopping, when you have 3 kids, meaning 6 hands that are grabbing at things saying, can I have? And as much as I would love to get them everything they want, that's just not reasonable. So we try to go food shopping either, separately, or I will try to bring one kid at a time. That way we get some one-on-one time, and they get to come with mommy, go shopping, and then I get a little helper. So it's a little bit less daunting than having to have eyes on 3 humans and also trying to keep track of what I'm doing and not forget anything. So anyway, tangent done. I am going to head over to Dunkin' and pick this order up, and hopefully it's ready when I get there, considering it's going to take me a few minutes. There's usually like a notice or something, I can't remember if it's on DoorDash or Uber Eats, saying that if you get to Dunkin' in less than 8 minutes of when you got the order, that you're probably going to have to wait. So I don't mind having to drive the 6 or 7 minutes to get there. I'm getting an add-on here for $7 to go an extra 10 miles. I don't think so. And for Raising Cane's, which I have a love-hate relationship with Raising Cane's, because we actually have to go in on any platform and order the food and pay for it with our company card that they give us to pay for groceries, things like that. So if there's a line, we have to wait in that line and then order it, wait for it to come up. So there's a lot of extra time involved in Raising Cane's. So unless it's super lucrative, I try not to take those orders. But I'm going to be in Dunkin' in 1 minute, so I'm going to enjoy a few more sips of my coffee, because like I said, I'm freezing. And get in there. Okay. This was a big order. We had 25 munchkins, a dozen donuts, a hot chocolate, which sounds delectable right now, and a couple other breakfast items. So, starting off their New Year's Eve right. Getting out of this parking lot is always a little tricky, because it's one of those Dunkin's that's in a gas station parking lot. But yeah, so I've got about a 16-minute drive. So looks like the mileage was even a little bit off, which is good in the way that it's less miles than it told me it was going to be. We love that. So it's about 5.4 miles away, 15-minute drive. I will keep you updated once I drop it off. Okay, so the Dunkin' is dropped off. It is 9:40. So we've been at this for almost exactly an hour, and we've made like $19. So not too bad. Pretty sure I mentioned in my last video that in the morning shifts I like to average between 18 and 20. Sometimes if I have to lower the bar to about 17 because it is slower. 14.7. Well, $14.07 to go 30 miles. Who is ordering something? Okay, it's a package, but still, no. Yeah. All right, well, when I get something worth noting, I will check back in. Oh, wait. Just as I say that. No. Okay, so they just sent me that same order. Okay, the one that was $19 for 13.8 miles. It went up 5 miles to 18.6 miles, but only up $1 to go to Panera for 2 more customers. That's no. No. So I did get another order. It was for $5 to go to Starbucks, and I should have known better, especially with this time of year when it comes to holidays and things. They get extra busy and backed up, and you end up waiting for $5. It's just never worth it. But I'm going to deliver this, and I got a bunch of crap orders from Instacart in the meantime that I was able to just swipe away. I also went and had to stop for gas at there was a Shell right next to the Starbucks, so I stopped there before going to Starbucks because I just knew I had plenty of time. So I am going to get this Starbucks dropped off, and then I'm really hoping to get a good Instacart order to kind of propel my day. Because all these kind of small orders, especially on promotional day, I don't know how many people are working today. Maybe more are working in the morning, having the same mindset as I do to kind of get some work done early in the day, so that they can kind of go do something for the holiday. I don't know. Signs was dropped off. Turns out it was in one of those neighborhoods that like the app wants to take you one way, but you're not really supposed to go that way because it's probably an entrance that's for residents only, which means there's no way to put in a gate code. So it's a good thing I'm the type of delivery person who looks in the instructions before delivering. Otherwise that would have taken longer, and it already took longer than it should have.
Drive southwest on Manzanar Place.
Quiet.
Then turn.
We will check back in if anything good happens.